And new at 4, it is a rare but frightening psychological disorder affecting some new mothers.
It is called postpartum obsessive compulsive disorder, or OCD, and some women don't even know they have it.
And KHOU's mental health and wellness expert, Bill Prasad, speaking to a local mom who was once terrorized by this condition.
That's what they're supposed to do, right?
4-year-old Cash and his mother have built a special bond. But following the birth of Cash and his older sister Heidi, Larissa Eichenberger started having obsessive thoughts about the children being kidnapped. It drove her to compulsively check their video monitors and repeatedly question herself.
There's some levels of anxiety as a mom that are always going to be there. So for me, it was trying to figure out, okay, is this a normal anxiety or is this something I really need to be worried about?
Some women have reported frightening obsessive images that included the baby choking, the baby dying, the baby drowning during a bath, and as strange as it might sound, the baby being placed inside a microwave oven.
It's really upsetting for these moms.
Psychotherapist Kim Jones of the Center for Postpartum Family Health says about 1 in 20 mothers have had bouts with postpartum obsessive compulsive disorder. She says the mother is not a threat to hurt the child. It is quite the opposite.
It's kind of like that mother bear instinct to protect your child gone out of control.
And so you see this, we're going to address this.
Marshall Lucas, medical director at Woodland Springs Hospital, says pregnancy can change the way the brain interprets messages, prompting an anxiety-like response from the mother.
Changes in brain chemistry that occur after birth involve hormonal changes, which then alter the function of the brain.
Psychotherapy and medication are helping mothers like Larissa conquer postpartum OCD, and now those frightening images are being replaced by loving memories.
That's a sweet gift.
In the Woodlands, Bill Prasad, KHOU 11 News.